So it's been a little while since we've had a writing themed video on the channel. And the other day, while Pyra was in the shower, but you know, the place of all great ideas, as any creative person knows, she had this amazing idea that we definitely haven't been bouncing around on Twitter for a while or anything, that I thought would be super fun to try. So yeah, this will be the first entry in what will hopefully be a long, lengthy list of super fun and informative videos. So, hey everybody, this is Rune here, and welcome to my first story review video. Yeah, Pyra and I, we finally decided to actually try a review series, so we'll be going over some different stories that we've read them, we've enjoyed them, and now we're going to talk about them and suggest them to you guys, because that's what a review series is. And seeing as how it's Pride Month, I thought it'd be super fun and cool if the first story we reviewed was something that represents that community. You know, the LGBTQA, I think there's an S in there. I'm sorry if I got any of these letters like out of order or if I'm forgetting one, but you guys know me, I'm super forgetful and I've always had trouble kind of remembering all the letters. But I thought it'd be super fun and cool, again, if the first story we reviewed was something that represents that community. And I have picked out, yes, the most amazing selection that I have made, a story that Pyra and I picked up a while ago that is still ongoing and still amazing. It is Castle Swimmer by Wendy Leon Martin. Now, if you guys probably can maybe see by the screenshot that we've included, this actually is not a novel that like you guys probably were thinking that I was going to review first. This is a webcomic on the app Webtoon. If you guys don't know what Webtoon is, like I just mentioned, it is a webcomic reading app. Different artists will draw their webcomics and put them up there, and they've got a wide range of selection. They've got fantasy, science fiction, they've got romance, horror, comedy, anything really. They've got a whole ton of stuff, and all different types of stories too, like plot-wise. And Castle Swimmer is a fantasy adventure story with a romantic subplot. So basically, this story takes place in the ocean and surrounds two characters of different mer civilizations. Well, I guess one of them's more a part of a civilization. The other one is a special mer who seems to be the only one of his kind so far. He is called the Beacon. He is someone that everyone in every mer civilization knows. Kind of like a mythological folklore type of thing, that you know, that type of thing. I don't know. I'm getting a little ranty. But basically, the Beacon's job is to go around to different civilizations and fulfill their prophecies. They've had prophecies passed down through generations, and they've all been awaiting the Beacon to come and fulfill them. That's basically his job. But the problem is that he doesn't want to be the Beacon. He doesn't want to go around and fulfill everyone's prophecies. He wants to, make his own decisions and lead his own life like everyone else gets to. And our other main character is a prince of a civilization that they have their own prophecy as well, and it actually involves a curse that they have. Their people have been cursed after a certain incident in their past where they keep getting hurt and killed, and they all got scars. They just want to end their suffering. But the problem is that the way they end their suffering involves the Shark Prince killing the Beacon. Like the Beacon's blood spilling into the water will be what cures them. I don't know, that's what the prophecy is. So that's just what the author wrote. But yeah, so after their civilization captures the Beacon, the prince is faced with this dilemma. He has to kill the Beacon, but they become friends. And, you know, they slowly become more than that too. So basically, the whole story is about them trying to figure out how they can change their destinies and live the lives that they want to live. One of them wants to break a curse without killing an innocent person. The other one wants to take charge of his own life. It is a super interesting conflict, and I really love the story for that. And when it comes to the romance, it's just, the story in general is so well paced, but the romance, I give it props because personally, I tend to have trouble finding romances that feature two male characters, you know, like a boys love romance. I have trouble finding one that's it's decent. You know, I believe I brought this point up in my 3 light novel tropes that I can't stand video that I made a while ago. but a lot of BL stories, like webcomic or otherwise, they tend to feature romances that move so quickly just to get fan service in there. And half the time this fan service features sexual assault. Because I don't know why, I guess some people think that's interesting, but it's so tiring to read about. Like, you want to read about the healthy romances that actually encourage healthy romances for people. Like, I don't want to read about someone being forced to kiss someone else anymore. But yeah, Castle Swimmer doesn't do that. That's like my favorite thing about Castle Swimmer. The romance is paced really well. It's so nice and sweet. It's not rushed. There's no assault in it. And the characters get along so well. You can see their charisma. The author did a good job with it. And I love it. That's because it's so hard to find BL stories that are healthy. I think Yuri on Ice is the only other one I can think of at the moment. Just out of the ones that I've seen that is actually healthy and doesn't involve invading someone's boundaries for a little touchy. Okay, and then yeah, I'm not sure how much else I can say about this story without getting into spoilers. So, you guys know, Rune's channel is a spoiler-free zone. I am very heavily against spoilers. I don't like ruining the experience for other people. So, if you guys are interested in reading the story, you can go and download Webtoon from your, whatever your app store is. You can go ahead and download it for free. Yeah, I think I forgot to mention that Webtoon is actually a free service. Usually when it comes to these comic apps, they usually have this system where you have to buy coins and use those coins to, buy the episodes you can read on. Well, not Webtoon. While Webtoon does have a coin purchasing system like that, it is completely optional. You can buy the coins to read chapters faster than other people, or you can wait and they'll just come out for free. That's what me and Pyra do. That's what me and Pyra do. Grammatical error. Oh no! The most hurtful crime that any writing mascot can commit. I can't speak. But yeah, so it usually takes only a week or so for a new episode to come out. It's not too bad, and it is completely free. So yeah, if you're interested in reading Castle Swimmer or checking out any of their other selection, they've got a ton of other stories, and I'm sure I'll be reviewing some of those too. So yeah, it's a really great system, really great service, really great stories and selection. And Castle Swimmer is one of our favorites for good reason. Well, anyway, as I said, I don't know how much more I can say about the story, so this has been my first story review video. I'm not sure how well I did, but I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I mean, I've tried to record this video probably 50,000 times already. My voice was shot yesterday from trying to record it, and I had to wait till today to record it. But yeah, so I want to say thank you to everyone for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, I will be having more to come, so you can go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell button so you'll be notified whenever I upload. And maybe like the video to leave a like, and you can comment if you want. I read all the comments, as I try to. In the future, if I get too many comments, it might be hard to do that, but I do read all the comments right now. So yeah, yours will be read. And anyway, thank you guys all again for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye!